If you've landed on this video because you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, let me tell you something. Grab your phone and record your first video right now. But if you're only doing it for the money, this video isn't for you. If you've been around for a while or know me personally, you've probably noticed my evolution, or so I've been told. But maybe I haven't shared enough about the magic of YouTube. Who knows? Maybe this is exactly what you need to take the leap. So, let me set the scene. I made my first video about 3 years ago. It was a process video of a handmade fanzine. But someone told me it was boring and that nothing really happened in it, so I deleted it and it never was uploaded. When I moved to the mountains in 2024, my plan was to make videos about the house renovations, my illustrations, recipes, and so on. But life had other plans, and as you know, things didn't go well. A few weeks later of that painful breakthrough, I told my friend Laura that despite everything, making videos was something I had decided to do, for myself and for my dreams, and that I actually enjoyed it. But I didn't know how to move forward, as my previous idea and plan didn't make sense anymore. So she said, vulnerability connects people, only if you dare to show yourself. At that time, I had less than 60 subscribers, mostly family and friends from Spain. So I recorded a super honest video and purposely didn't add Spanish subtitles, so most of them wouldn't understand it. Today, that video has over 1,000 views and I still don't have the guts to watch it again. Since then, I've learned that YouTube isn't just about uploading videos. It's a journey that transforms you. The topic of self-esteem, especially appreciating our physical attributes, is big enough for an entire video. But believe it or not, I used to be that person who avoided cameras because I wasn't photogenic, the one who didn't like her voice, her nose, or even the way she walked, the one who thought she had nothing to say and hid behind someone else in silence. But in a world that's increasingly digital and full of filters, being human and real is crucial. That's why I decided to show up in my videos, on good days, but also on bad ones, to accept myself as I am and embrace what I love to do. And you know what? In the end, you don't just get used to it, you actually start to enjoy it and accept yourself. These videos have pushed me to get dressed up, to go outside, to walk in the woods, to sit at my desk and work, and all of that even when I didn't feel like it. Things just like to express what was inside me, to tell people that I make videos without feeling embarrassed, to rediscover my love for writing. YouTube has been, and still is, therapy. And honestly, if someone doesn't like it, they can simply click away and watch something else. This is something a lot of my Spanish-speaking followers ask, especially my mom. Why do you make videos in English if Spanish is your first language and you live in Spain? Because it's all benefits. I reach more people, I don't just practice English, I improve it. I face my insecurities and my perfectionism. I keep doors open in case I ever decide to travel or move abroad. At first, I was incredibly self-conscious, and I still struggle, which is why I carefully write my English subtitles by hand, just in case you don't understand me. But I keep going because I don't want the fear of imperfection to hold me back. One of my biggest wishes was to create a community of what I call beautiful souls, because for a long time I felt very alone in my ideas and the way I see the world. What I never imagined was that, during one of the hardest times of my life, hundreds of people would show up to shower me with so much love. I know that everything on social media can be fleeting, and I try to remember that my worth isn't tied to numbers or comments. But the truth is, I'm deeply grateful that this channel is attracting such beautiful souls, people with warm, kind hearts who are actually helping me heal. You, the one watching this right now, you, the one who comments and shares your experiences, you, the one who leaves me those heartfelt messages that feel like a warm hug on difficult days. I'm immensely grateful for you. I know I'm slow at replying to comments, but believe me, I read every single one, and I will reply little by little. Once again, thank you for every little band-aid in the form of a comment that you left me. I appreciate it with all my heart. I believe there are two ways to live, the negative way and the positive way. I choose the positive one, the one that tries to learn from the bad things that happen. I have no idea where I'm going or how this journey will end. I don't know if in a few months I will have to tuck my tail between my legs and go back to my old job and my old city. Or if, on the contrary, everything will work out and I'll build a new life, one that's even better than before, and that evolution will inspire you to move forward too. That's why I haven't deleted my first videos, even though I've been tempted to. Because I see them as the start of a journey that, someday, might be useful to someone else. I've learned so much through YouTube. I love playing with editing, storytelling, music, camera work, imagining, creating, inventing. I don't pressure myself, I just enjoy the process, and I want it to stay that way. Right now, I haven't made a single cent from this, but I'm also going through a tough time and living off my savings. So, if in the future I can monetize in some way, through my shop, through sponsors I actually like, or through other projects aligned with what I want to build, I will. But always from a place of authenticity. I'll never recommend something I don't believe in or don't love. No matter what I do, you don't owe me anything. This channel will always be a space where I share with all my heart, and I want it to grow in a beautiful and honest way. If you're thinking about it, just do it. Not for the money, not for the numbers, but for everything you learn about yourself, about others, about the world. Record your first video and upload it. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to exist. Thank you for being part of this journey. If you like the video, you know what to do. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. I love to think we're building something special together. See you in the next one. Goodbye.